Honey, I am so sorry. For that little baby. And for Blair. I hate this, Cassie. I hate it. You listen to me. The hardest thing I ever had to do was tell Andrew I was leaving him. But what you did tonight took 1,000 times more guts.
What it really took was Mel Hayes.
How do you mean?
He knew about Drew. Drew found out the whole thing. He figured it out. Mel found out that, Drew was blackmailing Dorian.
Blackmailing?
Drew wanted Dorian to sell Melodor's warehouse to Asa. She said that he would tell the police about the accident and it being all my fault.
So you're saying that my mother also knew that you were the driver of that car?
Yes. She didn't want me to tell anyone.
Because?
She said no one would ever forgive me.
That manipulative vampire.
She was protecting me.
No, honey, no. No, she wasn't. She was protecting herself. She didn't want you to tell anyone. Because she didn't want to look bad. She didn't care that you were in pain, Kelly. All she cared about was that you not make waves for her.
Drew was just his pet. He paid off the phone guy to erase the 911 tape I made after the accident.
As if things weren't bad enough.
Cassie, this is a mess. The whole thing is a complete mess. I hurt people. People hurt me. Mel was the only one that really helped me out. You know, I thought that he and Dorian were perfect for one another. But I think I ruined that too.
No. My mother doesn't need any help shooting herself in the foot.
She's still mad at me, Cassie.
You stay here.
Really? Thank you. I don't have a ton of friends right now.
I'm a little light in that department myself.
Yeah. Nashville paid off. I got a story. I promised I'd run it by you first if it involved the family. And, it involves the family.
Mel?
Yeah.
Do you need anything?
Oh, no, I recall, one point you offered me a gun.
Oh, that was a one-time only offer. Best I can do now is aspirin.
No, I'm fine. If not in this life, in the next.
How does this Nashville story involve the family? And whose family?
Yours, Clint. Your nephew, Drew, hasn't been completely forthright with you all.
Well, don't try and cushion it. Just give it to me straight. Plain and simple.
Plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
He's a flim-flam man. He got caught running a religious self-help con in Tennessee. His mother paid off a sucker-turned-blackmailer to try and keep him out of jail.
Well, the kid's always been kind of quiet, but I had no idea he was hiding something like this.
Oh, Bo is going to be devastated when he hears.
Bo's already heard. There's more.
Go on.
I got into this story, the whole Nashville business, because Drew has been helping Asa buy up riverfront property along Angel Square. One rather significant piece of which is owned by Dorian Lord, who is, this will come as no surprise to either of you, utterly opposed to selling, especially to Asa.
This ties in?
I'm afraid it does. Drew tried to strong-arm Dorian into selling by threatening that he would reveal that Kelly forced Blair and Patrick off the road the night of the accident.
Kelly Kramer?
What?
She confessed to Bo last night after I told her all this was about to break.
Does Dorian know?
Oh, yes. She knows.
Well, she can't be terribly happy that you're writing this story. Oh, is that the origin of this particular hangover?
Yes.
Drew used Kelly to blackmail Dorian just to rack up points with Pa?
That's about it.
Mel, any idea what Ace is really up to with this Angel Square waterfront?
It's a huge complex. Retail stores, entertainment, the 9 circles of hell.
How lovely.
Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I wish you would. One bullet, right here.
Plan?
Shoot.
What?
Damn. Well, I knew Asa had his eye on the waterfront, but I had no idea that things were going to get so underhanded.
I'm sorry, this can't be pleasant for either of you, but I've got to ask, are you going to run with this piece?
Yeah, we'll run it if there's room.
If there's room? Why does that sound like a dodge to me?
Oh, Hayes, for heaven's sake. This is no dodge. The bombing has the whole front page all tied up.
Look, excuse me. The bombing?
Yes.
Oh, that's right, you were away. Yes, seems someone blew up Guy Armitage and his yacht last night.
Holy mackerel, is he dead?
Not yet.
Wow. This is a family that knows how to have fun. I mean, first Ian's revelation, then this.
Revelation? What revelation?
Well, about the bishop.
What bishop?
Where have you been? Guy isn't Ian's father after all. John Carpenter was.
John Carpenter? So Maggie is...
His twin sister.
Twin?
You, want to resort to separated at birth headlines? No. But I have to tell you, if you're going to run with my piece on Drew, you better do it pronto, because no one else has it.
Well, almost no one else.
Todd has the details on Ace's land grab and on Drew, but there's nothing in there but Kelly.
Which means that Todd got the story from Dorian. She's been following Kelly around with a broom trying to cover the poor kid's tracks ever since she found out about the accident.
Why did she think she would protect Kelly by leaving her out a story she fed Todd?
Well, I would think at this point Dorian is quite beyond reason. She's just trying to protect one of her girls.
No. She knew I was going to write this story. This leak to Todd was just to give me a good swift kick in the shins.
That's our Dorian.
And that's who I am going to see right now.
Told you things would get interesting with Hayes on staff.
I'm riveted.
These are some ladies I thought would be really good for our Real Women campaign. Though, of course, we will focus predominantly on the Kramer women.
Oh, but of course it is Melodor.
Yes. This is my niece, Kelly. She's been the face of Melodor youth for some time. She's innocent and yet mischievous and an absolute delight.
Oh, I have no doubt. Oh, and this is your daughter, right?
Right. My own raven-haired beauty.
Oh.
And this is my niece, Blair. All American looks, like wheat blowing in the wind, but like kind of mysterious Bacall quality. You know how to whistle. She was in a very serious accident.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Is she all right?
We expect that she's going to recover completely.
All right.
Oh, let's see. Quickly, some local women. Rachel Gannon, gorgeous cheekbones. Thea Delgado. Can you believe she's a lawyer?
No.
And this young lady, I'd love to use her if just her mother would let loose her stranglehold.
And you're sure that all these women, including this one's mother, want to participate, and that they'll sign model releases?
And why wouldn't they be delighted to have the lens of Prentice Little herself focus upon them?
Okay.
This is, well, actually, this, as you well know, is Mel Hayes.
Yep, I know Mel Hayes. And I know that look. And I know enough to not stand under a tree in a lightning storm. So, why don't I take these to my hotel room and go over them there?
Oh, yes. Is the room good?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Why don't you call me why don't you call me later?
I will. Thank you very much.
No trouble? By Mel.
What took you so long?